When you drive into a town that has the great big walleye staring you at the face when you cross the bridge, man, I'm telling you what.
We just had the 50th anniversary of Willie Walleye. He's been there for 50 years.
I had so much fun on our first trip to Lake of the Woods with Sportsman's Lodge. Oh my goodness. We were talking about when we were out there fishing the sand flats with those guys, we said, you know what, we need to come back up here, bring one of the ones, and do a little of this stuff on our own.
Well, I enjoy working the lures, and back trolling and setting up a strategic drift over a rock pile or a submerged reef or whatever it might be, whatever structure it is, and that lake has got it.
We are the walleye capital of the world. We made a decision a couple years ago to change our limit of fish. It has increased the size of fish in our lake, and you can catch really nice trophy fish now. Just beautiful walleyes. It's just awesome.
Angling the Great Lakes is presented by the Culver Marina, your one stop for fun on the water. The Schwartz Group, prepare for the road ahead. And Niagara, USA, unbelievable, unforgettable. Also made possible by these fine sponsors.
When we got into Baudette and we went to the tourism office and we met Danelle, she actually gave us a really nice talk about the area and filled us in about the history. Just an extremely valuable resource for your trip when you go up there.
You want to come to Lake of the Woods because we are a diverse area. Fall, summer, winter, we've got it all here for you with snowmobiling, ice fishing, the launches, we've got small boats. We have a wide variety of resorts to accommodate anyone's needs. If you'd like to join us and just visit a small mom and pop place and bring your own boat, or you want to just leave everything behind and grab your jacket, come on up because we've got resorts to take care of all your needs as well, all exclusive to just joining the fun and sitting on the dock. Just come on up and check it all out. You'll be surprised how many things that you can do up in Lake of the Woods.
There is so many square miles of water up there.
Well, that's 90 miles from one end to the other.
Yeah, it is incredible.
Cool stuff.
Oh, I know it. And the boat that we picked to take up there, that's the boat to explore that type of water with anyway.
Well, that 2075 Lund Pro V, that, it's comfortable, it's big, you can take that big water, we can put a big motor on it so we can go fast. We can make that 1 hour long trek that we went from Sportsman's that day out there to that sent to 25 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer down and
Put the hammer down. Yeah, you get the good conditions.
If you're lucky enough to get flat water,
away you go.
Holy Moses.
We got stuff, don't we?
Now this is what I call fishing.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, Gary and I came back to Baudette, Minnesota. We had so much fun with the Sportsman's Lodge last time we were here fishing these walleyes here in Lake of the Woods. We decided to put in and run about 28 miles out And basically we're drifting a real nice shelf out here. And actually, Gary, you just said the graph showed us it was humping from all directions. Am I correct?
Yeah, it went from like 13, 14 feet deep up to 8, maybe even just a tad shallower had we gone around. So I made a little arc around and found that it was just a hump out here, but either that or a rock pile or a big rock.
Right, right. So now we're just drifting some crawler harnesses and some minnows and seeing what we can do on some of these walleye out here in the middle time of the year. It's a lot of fun. Weather is right. The lake out here is laying down is right. It's very nice.
It's a perfect
Pleasant.
drift.
Yeah, it's just perfect.
All we got to do now is find them.
Ready? Oh, we almost found them. Shoot.
There's one.
Oop. All right, Gary. All right.
Oh, it's a big perch.
You're kidding me.
I am not kidding you.
Where's our net? Do we need the net?
No.
No? Oh my goodness, look at that.
Mixed bag here at Lake of the Woods. Very nice perch.
How nice is that? Look at that perch.
Wow.
Look at that perch. Oh, yeah.
Anybody want him?
Yeah, I think we ought to keep him. Why not?
I have no
Fish in
idea
the
why
bag.
not.
Hey, they'll eat just as good as the walleyes.
Okay.
I'm an equal opportunity fish eater here on Angling the Great Lakes. We went and targeted a couple different areas a little closer to some of the islands and stuff where we actually wound up getting a mixed bag. We got the walleye.
Got your walleyes. We got some really nice lake perch.
Oh my God. Look at that. All right.
Well, guess I'm doing the perch, you're doing the eyes.
Perch number 2. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I love perch fishing.
Man, he smacked it.
Whoa. Need the net.
And we'll get it.
Okay. He's right here.
All right.
I just left that suspended
Bring him up here.
a couple feet off the bottom. That was the trick, just leaving it suspended 2 feet off the bottom.
Yeah.
And we got a really nice size here. Let me get him. There's eater sizes, and then there's nice sizes like this that are fun to catch, and they're a little bit bigger fish. So, what do you think of that, huh?
I think we get him in the dang live well, he'll be a lot better.
Oh, I know. You know what? I remember catching a couple this size last time we were up too, and that's all right, isn't it?
Oh. Watch those gill plates.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
What a nice fish. Yeah, he's 20. He's 22, so he's got
21 inches, you bet.
He's got to go back in. So here we go. Lake of the Woods is not just a one-season destination. It is a 4-season destination. The hard water fishing up there is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And what a great time to go up there. And they have entire ice towns set up out there. I've done other shows up there before, and I know I've told you about this, where we've headquartered out of the Wigwam Resort. I just personally want to throw those guys a plug because I'm telling you, right from their location where we've gone ice fishing before, it's just been really phenomenal. And those guys take good, all those people are going to take good care of you.
From 2-star to 5-star, your choice.
Your
It's
choice. You can camp, you stay at the resorts. At the town of Baudette, we got to meet with the mayor. He told us about some of the stuff that they're doing.
The city of Baudette is a city of 1,100. The tourism industry is huge. We have 40-some resorts along Rainy River and Lake of the Woods. We have a few motels in town. We got a campground in town. We got one campground out by the lake, and some of the resorts offer campsites. So you're more than welcome to stay at any of these places. They're all wonderful facilities. We've done a lot of city improvements. We've redone some highways through town, added all new streetlights for safety. We built a brand new park on the east side of town. Softball fields there, a nice walking path if you want to walk around, and it connects to all the trails in the city. We just added a new campground there with 19 sites. There we have a golf course, just added 9 holes to it. We have a bowling alley in town. We have a few businesses that cater to families and kids, and we have a lot of neat shopping. We got an outfitter store. We got a few nice restaurants. There's a couple cafes, internet cafes. Great place to visit. Everybody is just friendlier than any other place you've ever been. 99.9% of the people will treat you the best you've ever been treated here.
I feel something there. Hang on. There we go.
I think you got a fish.
Yes, sir, I do, and I brought him up real fast like. He's another decent eater walleye.
Well, you got him barely hooked.
I know it. Let me see here. Again, dragging that crawler harness on the bottom, and Gary, he hit that like a perch would hit it.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tapped it real fast, yes. Yep.
Whoa.
On this end, did it just come out?
Yeah. I'm telling you. It's a nice 16, 17-inch fish.
Very
Let's
nice.
measure him just to check and see how close I are.
Yeah.
16 and a half.
There you go. Now you know the rest of the story, huh?
Good job, Brian. It's a perfect eater.
He is a perfect eater. I'm gonna get another crawler back on my harness, and we're gonna go to town. You don't actually go back to town. That's a bad idea when the fish are biting. What a beautiful part of the world that is, on top of the fact it's a true fishing destination. It really is.
You know, I will talk from experience for fishing this Lake of the Woods. You can fish the Rainy River in the spring and catch some beautiful, beautiful walleye. Or how about the fall? You can come on up and fish sturgeon.
On the east end of the river, around Baudette to Clemenson, that area, you can catch some world-class sturgeon, and they're just fun to catch. They'll keep you tied up for a half an hour to an hour trying to get them pulled in.
You really want to catch a monster? Go up to the northwest angle and hit muskie time. That's around June, July. Or if you just want to come right out and go out to the Morse Point Gap and fish on your own, you can fish in any type of water and catch sauger, walleye, perch, and even some smallies or largemouth bass. If you're an outdoors person like myself, you can come on up and visit and do some deer hunting, or you can try some bear hunting. We've got a lot of different variety of upland shooting for birds. We've got grouse and duck, so come on up and visit Lake of the Woods.
There's a fish.
Fish on, yeah.
Need a net?
Yeah. Why not, so we don't lose him. That looks like a decent sauger, I think. I could be mistaken. Let's get him in the net and see. He's a little bit different color than the eyes. Is he an eye?
Yeah.
He is an eye, okay. Danelle hooked us up. She actually had us go to the northwest angle. There's a lot of history up there and a lot of beauty. And the history up there, there's a plaque to Benjamin Franklin actually, and it's really neat because Benjamin Franklin convinced the French that was the headwaters to the Mississippi River, and the United States needed to keep all that contiguous. So they granted us that. It's a little chimney up on that, and then of course all that lake, so a little bit of history up there.
Smith don't even know when he's catching a fish.
When you went forward, that walleye smacked that rig. He's right up next to the boat, Gary.
Well, your rod's stuck. Just lift him in if he's not like he's a.
There we go. There we go.
Boy,
now we're gonna have to measure that one, I bet. Let's come over here to the rule here. What are you guessing to be?
17 and a half, 18.
Look at that, right on the nose. So we get to keep them. One for the box. Look at these big fish. Look at all those teeth in there. Definitely a predator. Definitely a predator fish. Nice. Nice thick fish. Lake of the Woods. Awesome, Gary. Let's put him in the box. There we go.
There we go.
How's he
It's
feel?
a little better.
A little better?
Yep. I like this walleye fishing. Lake of the Woods Eater right there, baby.
There we go.
Lake of the Woods Eater.
That's what's good for the frying pan. All right, buddy.
Got him on a vavoom.
There you go. All right, there's another one.
Hey, let me get the net.
Excellent, excellent. And Jake the cameraman was just saying, hey, we're marking fish. And that's another one for the fry pan. And look at, barely hooked again. And he hit on the minnow.
Well, that doesn't, I guess they're
I'm
not.
not using live minnows. I'm using dead minnows. I got them stored in a bag on the ice here.
Yeah, they were
and-
frozen this morning.
They're froze, yeah. And so
How'd
we
that one
thawed 'em
hit?
out.
Did it just boom, smacked it?
Yeah, I did.
I think that's typical of feeding on a minnow and a crawler. They're, you know, night crawlers aren't typically seen in the bottom of the lake.
Right.
So it's that scent line that they're feeding on. In a
Right.
lot of cases where a minnow, they just smack it.
Right. The way we have it rigged. On a
Isn't
spinner.
that a vavoom minnow rig?
That's a Vavoom minnow rig that we brought in from Lake Erie up here to Lake of the Woods, okay? We got a weight here so we can drag it across the bottom, and then this spinner is gonna drag behind this whole rig, okay? Hopefully the spinning of the blade will lift that up off the bottom just slightly. And those fish on the bottom will grab right a hold of that. And you just saw, proof's in the pudding. So we'll get this back in the water. And Gary, see if we can get another one. What do you think?
Vavoom.
Vavoom, vavoom.
Closed captioning provided by Sportsman's Dreams Taxidermy, Hayward, Wisconsin. Your full-service taxidermy and wild game processing professionals.
One thing with talking with Danelle that I learned is that Lake of the Woods is not just a one-season destination. It is a four-season destination with some of the stuff that we talked about, the ATV, the snowmobiling trails, but also on the water as a fishing destination. You have great ice-out spring fishing, wonderful summer fishing is what you and I experienced, wonderful, great fall catches going on. And then, guess what? The hard water fishing up there is phenomenal.
Lake of the Woods is not a one-season destination. We have something to do all year round in Lake of the Woods, Minnesota. From summer fishing to snowmobiling and ice fishing in the winter to the fall, ATV cruising around in the 1,000 miles that we offer in the state forest. Along with spring fishing in the river, or if you want to go kayaking, we've got kayak spots for you.
If you're going to go and target that area and go back there, definitely call the Convention and Visitors Bureau up there And these ladies will see to it that you have a phenomenal good time. They'll actually see to it that you get all of the right material that you need to build your trip, because we're not talking about just all guys either. It's for all the girls and it's for the family. I could see if a guy took his family up there too, get his kids out of the boat, because you're catching fish.
You're gonna catch fish.
You're gonna catch fish.
There's a number of lodges up there. Guarantee your catch. Guarantee your limit.
That's right.
Or you get to come back until you do.
That's right. Where else in the world can you go do that?
So for your next adventure destination, come visit Lake of the Woods, Minnesota, because we are the walleye capital of the world, world-class fishing, and the best accommodations.
Just the lake itself, it's just an incredible, neat place to go.
I definitely want to go back there. That's going to be a targeted destination, I think, for us for many seasons to come on the show. So.
I hope so, because I want to catch some more of those perch too.
Oh my goodness.
Those ate really, really well.
Angling the Great Lakes is presented by the Culver Marina, your one stop for fun on the water. The Schwartz Group, prepare for the road ahead. And Niagara, USA, unbelievable, unforgettable. Also made possible by these fine sponsors.
You know, the whole sturgeon thing?
Yeah.
You know, there's a season that you can go up there for, and obviously they're there. We happened to catch just a glimpse.
Of a sturgeon.
And I'd like to show the folks at home at this, because we're panning on a guy in a boat. We're actually panning across the lake, and up out of the water comes a huge sturgeon. And down it. So they got so many sturgeon that like they're jumping up out of the water, like
Trying to get out of it.
Look at how big this clam is. It's huge. It's as big as the lens. It's gigantic, folks. I can barely hold it up. Ugh.